I'm gonna show you how to use a 555 timer IC like this in Astable operation or Astable mode. I downloaded the data sheet from internet. I will put a link in the description if you want to see the data sheet and take a look at it. So what we're gonna do in Astable operation, we're gonna get a pulse wave signal in the output of the IC, which is pin 3. It's basically an on-off, on-off, on-off signal. It's a very simple circuit. I'll be using RA and RB as about around 20 kilo ohm. I'll be using RA as 20 kilo ohm resistor, and RB I'll be using 22 kilo ohm variable resistor or a potentiometer. Then for the capacitance I'll be using 10 microfarad, and we will change these eventually to see how the capacitance affects the frequency of the output signal. And the circuit diagram is pretty clear. Let's go ahead and connect it on the breadboard. The circuit is ready. Hopefully it works. Oh, this has to be connected to pin 6, so that's a mistake. Let's correct that. Okay, let's put it here. Okay, now seems like everything is okay with the circuit. So now what I want to do, I'm gonna use an LED. This is the pin 3 output of our configuration. Here you can see the output is from pin 3. So what I want to do, I'm going to put an LED there to see the output, connecting the positive pin of the LED to the output like that. Then a limiting resistor of 220 ohm, so our LED won't burn out. This is 5 volt, and the LED operated much less than 5 volt, probably 3 volts. So I put like a 220 ohm resistor at the output terminal, output pin. So that's our circuit. Seems everything looks okay. Let's connect, give a 5 volt to the breadboard rails and see what it's do. Capacitive, that's the 5 volt. Okay, now you can see the circuit is oscillating, operating without any problem. This is Astable mode. The LED is blinking. Our 555 is generating a pulse wave. Let's see what happens if I reduce the resistance of RB. It's a variable resistance resistor, and I'm just reducing by turning it to the right. You can see the speed of oscillation is increasing, going at very high frequency. Now you can almost see it's blinking. When I increase the resistance of RB, the on-off time is quite high and oscillating very slow. Let's see what happens if I change this capacitor and put a higher value. This 10 microfarad, I'm changing it with a 220 microfarad capacitor. So this is going to be 220 microfarad capacitor. Need to change. All right, now you can see it's taking very long time to turn on and turn off. meaning the frequency is quite low compared to 10 microfarad capacitor. So that is it, the operation of 555 timer IC in astable mode. You can use this circuit diagram in case if you want to make the circuit. So that is it. I just wanted to show the 555 timer IC in astable mode. I hope it's quite interesting.